It says don't even worry about hashtags. Just throw whatever up
Don't
there.
even
See
worry
what
about them.
happens. See what sticks. Yeah.
Hashtag no hashtag.
Right. Yeah. For real. I mean, you guys know me, but you guys don't know me. I'm a huge smart ass.
You're a fucking grown man.
Well, you'd think that.
Like
No,
that.
no.
Oh, Keith, you
Yes, he
mother...
did. Yes, he
Hold on,
did.
hold on.
You
Yes,
son of a
he
bitch.
did.
I thought we were done with the lesbian discussion.
Keith likes them women like he likes his football jerseys. 4X.
If I had a band name, it might be called Significance Firm.
Like big girl porn is all interracial. And now, don't get me wrong, that's a good stereotype. Keith, you are an enigma inside of riddle inside an STD, right?
Welcome to the okayest podcast that you're going to listen to all day. I'm Keith. I got my friends Don and Bert. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Great.
Yeah, doing good. Tomorrow's
Oh.
puke day.
Puke day.
Puke day. Valentine's.
Oh. Well, today's Galentine's Day. Sounds a little fishy to me, but it's where women get together and they celebrate Galentine's Day. I'm not sure it's a real holiday or anything like that.
Well,
Valentine's Day shouldn't be either.
Yeah, in March, they have on March 14th, it's Steak and Blowjob Day. So
I have
I
never
hate-
heard of that either. I need to get a new calendar.
I thought that's what you meant by puke day, to be honest with you.
Oh.
No, I've always called it puke day. I just think Valentine's is stupid.
I can kind of agree with that. The one that really gets me is the one that they made up in like the 90s in October.
Sweetest Day.
Sweetest Day. Like when that was never a thing, and then all of a sudden it was a thing, and you're in trouble every year because you forget about it.
Yeah, it's a day for lonely people to take more Benadryl. That's all it is.
So, how was your week?
So far, it's Tuesday. I've been off Monday and Tuesday to
Well, I guess it's been an entire week since we've talked.
Oh, it's been
we
like
don't
2
just
weeks,
have
yeah.
to talk about these days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, and you
if it's
guys
not
were sick.
My boy was sick. The last recording we had, my boy was sick. He was in the hospital. So I spent 3 days in the hospital with him, laying face to face for him to breathe directly
Darth
directly
Vader.
up my nose. And
Aw.
shockingly, I also got sick.
Yeah.
We did have birthday celebration Friday in there. So
That's
we went,
right.
and there were a lot more people than I expected. Way more people like me or Heather more than I thought liked me or Heather. So
mostly Heather, but yeah.
mostly her. Like it Bert came, but the only reason Bert came is because Rebecca came, and the only reason Rebecca came was because of Heather. So
Well,
she
that
said.
just matters that they were there. That's all that
they
matters.
were there, and we had a good time, and I didn't puke on anything.
Oh, good
And
job.
yeah, so
Yeah, he had a breathalyzer to make sure he didn't go over certain limits so that there was no puking. He had his own.
Heather bought me a breathalyzer for my birthday, so which turned into a party game.
Yeah, who blew
Yep.
the highest?
Yeah, high score.
I don't know. I know that I ended up at around a 0.13.
What's
So
the what's the
08 is the legal limit, so just shy of
Okay.
10, and I got to 13.
How did you feel at 13? Or did you feel pretty drunk or
I was okay, and I don't. It's like I didn't time travel or anything like that, but I did. I wouldn't have drove.
Yeah, well, that's good. And you shouldn't on your birthday anyway.
No, but I didn't have to. We met my friend the cop. We met him for dinner at a Mexican place. Do you guys have Chipotle where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
So they've got a
That's
place
not Mexican.
they got a place like that here, called Habaneros. And it's basically you take a Chipotle burrito and then they deep fry it and cover it with queso.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
You ate
amazing.
something like that and then you went and drank?
Yeah.
Blech. I would have been yakking.
So I'm drinking Blue Moon, real Blue Moon, not fake Blue Moon, real Blue Moon.
I got Citrus Sky.
Well, I had fake Blue Moon last time, the NA stuff.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
near Blue Moon. But I also,
Oh,
yeah. So I
You're
don't
gonna shoot
have,
it.
I don't have any monster. Release the beast or unleash the beast or what. And did you see that they actually came up with a new monster? It's like it's a tea.
they've
Is
had
it tea?
It's the rehab. They've
No,
had
no, no. It's
monster.
it's a hard tea.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I'm not
So
looking for it
I
either.
haven't tried it. I just saw it the other day. So
Sounds like it's made for the distinguished Southern gentleman who wants to punch holes in drywall.
right.
That's what it
So,
is.
so this is Smirnoff
After the
Ice,
Super Bowl.
After the
red,
Super Bowl.
white, and berry.
Okay. Very
Yeah.
patriotic.
Did you
Wow.
you didn't have to punch any holes in the drywall, did you? Because the people
Chiefs.
around you are Chiefs fans, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's happy around.
Everybody's happy in this house.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a good game. It was kind of scary there for a little bit. I wasn't sure if they were gonna make it or not, but
Is Donald a Chiefs fan or is he just a bypassing?
Dawn and Donald. He's very much a Chiefs fan. He has always been a Chiefs fan. So he
Oh,
prides
well.
himself in that he liked them when they sucked. They just are doing really well right
Yeah.
now.
There are people that are fans and there are people that are just kind of passing fans. And either one's fine. I just didn't know if he was like a hardcore fan or if he was just a passing fan.
Yeah, no, he just wants them to win, but he doesn't like kick my ass if they lose.
Yeah, he doesn't beat you. Well, you
I
don't
don't
know
end up in
that
the
because
hospital.
they've been good ever since you met him.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Yeah, that's true. I brought him good luck.
Cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers. Good
So
job.
Keith picked the most feminine drink he could find to drink out of his fake tulip vagina thing there. I like that.
I love
you
these
just-
things.
Do you just do one typically per show?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do you think I need to do more?
No, I'm just curious. I don't know that I've ever paid attention to how many of those you do. And for
I don't
anyone that
think he does
cares,
either.
tap water.
Flint,
Tap water from
Michigan.
Flint,
tap water.
Michigan. That's right.
That's right. Yep, I get it shipped here specifically from Flint. The
Bottled
best
by
tap
Hobo
water.
Springs, straight from Flint, Michigan.
Delish. My car's here.
Is it?
Oh,
Yes. I was going to like be in it and then have my top go down so that we could say something about Mardi Gras.
topless Don.
Topless
Yeah.
Dawn
Well,
on Mardi Gras.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I got down here early tonight because the show sheet said that Dawn was going to be topless. So
Yeah.
like I rushed down here.
I
We
did think
never
about
get
doing
started
that.
on time.
Yeah.
No, it's so cute. I love it. I love it. And it's super peppy. And you can put it like in certain sport mode and stuff. And then it'll say, let's motor. And then you,
Wow.
I'm getting ready for NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for NASCAR.
Super
Is
cute.
this I'm going to ask you the same question that you asked me when I sent you pictures of my car when I got it. Is this your midlife crisis, Dawn?
Is a Mini Cooper a midlife crisis? Like, does that qualify? I think it's more old lady car, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I sent Dawn a picture of my car and she asked me if it was my midlife crisis.
Meanwhile, Don's driving fried green tomatoes car, right? That's Jessica Tandy in there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's like a midlife crisis car at all. I love it.
Listen, I drive an 05 Jaguar, and I'm just like a toupee short from getting 2 DUIs at the golf course. That's it. So
Oh, do you wear a hat? Do you have like a driving hat when you drive that
No.
car?
He has driving gloves.
Do you?
He does.
oh,
You
I'm-
lying.
I am not a pretentious prick who
What?
drives with driving gloves.
You didn't have to have a Jaguar to be a pretentious.
I think I might get a scarf and then, like the big sunglasses. So
The
that
big
when I'm
Jackie O
driving with
glasses.
the top
I
down,
see
A
my,
that.
scarf.
yeah, and then my scarf will be. I told my daughter that and she goes, "You would."
What does that even mean?
That she knows that I would do something that's completely embarrassing to the family, but I don't care. I don't care. It's just me driving. I just want to be like Hollywood. The big glasses.
There you go. Enjoy
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they're fun cars to drive. I mean, they really are. I've rented a couple over the years for work. They're like little go-karts. They just zip around, they turn
Yeah.
on a dime.
Yep.
I can avoid everything in most driveways in them, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna share the screen since Dawn was showing her car. I'm showing mine.
That's not a midlife crisis car.
No.
I don't know why I asked you that. Did you say
It
that
could have
you
been
got?
because of the red interior.
Oh, there you go. That's why it was. Yep. It's like Darth
I
Maul.
I call it the Batmobile.
Hmm. Do you guys like Star Wars? I'm a huge Star
Oh
Wars
yeah,
fan.
I'm a huge
No.
Star Wars nerd. Yeah.
Never
Yes.
watched it.
What?
Nope, never watched it. Heather keeps telling me
Any
I'm
of
gonna
them?
have to. No, nope. Not a minute of it.
Who's the nerd, Bert?
I know.
Well, I think that makes
Good
y'all
Lord.
the nerd.
No,
The
we could
nerd.
do a whole hour episode, just him and I going back and forth talking about Star Wars, and you would
I
just be
know.
sitting there with no friends.
I know. That's it.
That's harsh, Dawn. What does 8 Ball Jim think about this?
Oh,
Oh shit. I don't
yeah.
know. You
Did we lose him?
He donated him.
hold on, I'm looking.
Maybe
Did
he
you
left
give
him
Brad
at
a
the
fake heart?
gym.
Yeah, really. Did you loan
Hold
it
on.
to some girl at the gym?
Well, in Lancaster there is a big tradition of loaning out 8 balls, but that's not the one. Hold on.
Did you get in
No.
trouble at the gym this week with your stride? Did you tone it down?
You tone it down.
I didn't get any trouble. Hold on. I legitimately have lost Jim somewhere. I now have a standing desk, so I had to move everything in order to install it.
When does it end? Are you going to end up being like on a treadmill next week? With your what? Are you?
I ordered it already. It'll be here next week.
You're lying.
No, I
Are
got one of those
you?
little under the desk.
Disconnect. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
What is this? Did we sign up for Peloton or something? You're going to be
Well,
on the podcast?
Next week I'm gonna be coaching you. Like, come on. No, it's for like when
No,
I'm on
you're not.
conference
I will
calls and
disconnect you.
That's what I'm
when I'm on
saying.
conference calls and I don't really want to talk to anybody, so I'll just mute the video and just be like huffing and puffing in the background.
Yeah, I can remove you from the room. I can.
They
Why?
ask him a question. What's your opinion, Bert? And he's like,
Let me get this last mile in. Hold tight.
he's all sweaty. Why are you nervous, Bert? What's the
Well,
matter?
I was watching Cops.
I was watching.
Oh God. I can't believe you're gonna do that. Don't do
So
it for the podcast. That's just awkward.
Oh, I wish you would
I'll
get
just-
unmotivated and fat again. You're killing me.
When will this end? Is it the day after your birthday? Then it's just
probably when I have a heart attack at Planet Fitness. I mean Globo Gym. My stride will be too aggressive. Coming home, Wheezy.
Well, I
Oh
will
my
tell
God.
you. I will tell you if he keeps this gym shit up, his wife's gonna kill him.
Oh,
'Cause
so
she's
either way
tired
you're
of his
dead.
nonsense already.
Either way you're dead, Bert.
She threatens to kill me every
lose-lose.
single day, and I tell her that she kills me a little bit inside each day.
She's not doing it right. She doesn't watch Dateline.
No, well, she's a nurse, so I mean, she knows how to kill me and get away with it. So if she really wanted, my saving grace is that she forgets all the time. So I figure that she just forgets to kill me.
Do you guys ever watch Dateline?
No, I suck at watching TV. I watch a show, I watch it to the end. Typically, like this is gonna sound awful, but I've been watching my shows at the gym. I put my 10-inch tablet on there. I throw my headphones on and I watch a show to the end.
Sorry, very important
Oh,
phone
I'm
call.
sorry. I fell asleep during your story. After you said Jim, I fell asleep, Bert.
I want to be a teen model so bad. And it's
Yeah, what is the goal?
You missed the mark by 55 years and 110 pounds. So
The goal is not to die.
no, just feel
you
healthier.
only got
so my
so
knees
many
don't-
heartbeats. You only have so many heartbeats. I don't want to waste them in a gym, like accelerating my heart for no good reason.
Are you done?
He's like, I like it. You Shut up.
I enjoy cardio. I enjoy it. I watch a show. I'm entertained. I'm exercising. I feel good. The endorphins are rushing through the body. What's wrong with you? Where are we? So we got some NASCAR picks, don't we? That's what we got to do next.
We do. So
Okay.
how do we determine who gets to pick first?
Don goes first.
Don gets to pick first.
What?
Yeah, I just looked up. Oh, what?
That's why I couldn't find him. He's over there.
He lost your
Jim!
8-ball, Jim. He lost you.
Jim,
Your audio is
wait,
not
he's still
connected yet.
This is typical from Mount Vernon.
What's
This is
what's going on with the ceiling?
CompuServe.
CompuServe.
Hello.
There he is. Hey.
Jim!
Welcome, Jim. I don't think
We
we're
might
supposed to
have-
be here at the same time. I'm like his
Oh,
I
stunt
know.
double.
I don't know why I can barely hear you. Go with
Uh,
it.
What are you drinking tonight, Jim?
It's because you joined us from a rotary phone, Jim. You got to join us from something modern.
Grrr.
What am I drinking?
Yeah. Water.
Yeah.
Me too, Jim. Mine's from Flint.
She's
Oh,
drinking
that's
Flint,
good.
Michigan water.
Yep, I had it ordered. I ordered it. We're doing NASCAR picks, so if you want to disconnect yourself and come back later, you'd be lucky.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Jim was actually
NASCAR
good
has
at that.
started again.
Starts this weekend.
Joey Logano.
Okay, so Jim picks Joey Logano. That's cool.
Keith's favorite.
I don't even know who these people are. I just Googled NASCAR 2024.
That's
Can I-
pretty much
can I
what
guess
they
what your
did all
pick is gonna
last
be,
year
Don?
and still beat me.
What'd you say?
I want to guess Don's pick. Can I guess your pick? If I'm right, you got to admit it. I'm right. Okay. Your pick's
Yeah, I
gonna be
don't care.
Daniel Suarez.
No,
Oh. Okay.
no,
Go ahead.
I wrote down Joe Gibbs, Denny Hamlin. So I don't know what that means.
Joe Gibbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she picked Joe Gibbs initially.
Well, I don't know what that means though. Is that the driver?
That's
or is
he
that...
who owns the car. Joe Gibbs owns the car.
I thought he retired from ownership.
This
No,
is
he
like the
did not.
Kentucky Derby, and I don't know who owns the horse and who is the midget person riding it.
We should wear big hats for the next time, Don. Like the Kentucky Derby, we should wear big hats.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah, I'll do
Hold
that.
on.
Keith, did we ever get results from last year, by the way?
No, because you gave up, remember?
This guy had such a
Yeah,
I
well, you
won.
didn't have such a lead. You had a 6-point lead with 3 weeks to go,
Oh,
and you
nice.
said, "You're killing me."
I need to get a hat. I need to.
Yeah.
Well, I've got all my Halloween costumes up here. I can find one.
Here,
Well,
I got a neck warmer.
Jim, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
Are you going to come back, like for good?
Yes.
No, I'm
We
maybe.
replaced you with a toy.
It's been discussed, Don.
We replaced you with
on.
a toy, and now Bert can't find it.
Bert lost.
So
Yeah,
Bert
he's
lost the
basically
8-ball
trying
that's
to
replaced
off
you on
you.
the show.
What
It's-
would you say?
Bert
Oh, wait, I
lost
can't
the
hear you,
8.
Keith. Keith, we can't hear you. Bert, can you hear
I barely, but you sound like you're mission control and we're on the moon. I can't find the.
Asshole.
Seriously, Bert.
I-
Where
I-
is it?
I don't
Yeah,
know, my
Bert
niece has
lost
been
the
here.
8-ball that we replaced you with.
Oh, okay.
He probably
Well,
took it to the gym and traded it for pre-workout.
And a real 8-ball?
A real 8-ball Lex. Yeah. Like I was
Yeah,
telling
he's
them,
a gym
Lex,
rat now. He just goes to the gym all the time, and that's all he wants to talk about.
that's not
Huh.
all I want to talk about, but it's it's like 60%.
If he is, I have not had a text conversation with him in 3 weeks that has not mentioned the gym.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always text me while I'm at the gym.
Are you doing
That's
CrossFit
why.
too? 'Cause
You're
they love to
always
just
at the
mention it all
gym.
time.
No, I'm
He's
not into
either at the
CrossFit.
gym or
He
on
said
his
next
way
week
to
he's
the gym.
doing the podcast on a treadmill.
All right.
No, I said next week I'm getting a treadmill, not.
Look, we get it. You're going to the gym, getting in shape. You don't need to mention it. Like every time.
Bring back Fat Bert. So, Bert, who's your pick for Daytona?
Daniel Suarez.
And I will pick. I don't know who I'm going to pick. You guys took my picks.
Chase Briscoe. That
Who's
sounds like
my
a really
pick?
NASCAR.
So Joe Gibbs is just the owner of the car.
Yes. Michael McDowell is who I'll pick.
So Denny Hamlin is my pick. Jim, I got a Mini Cooper.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear
Jim, how do you rate those to work on?
that. How do
No,
work
don't
on
tell
how-
me. I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Is it stick shift at
Oh.
least?
No.
Oh my!
Don't tell me. Oh, yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
know.
Automatic
live in-
Mini Cooper.
Yes, I know how to drive a stick. I just didn't want a stick.
Yeah.
It's really
Well,
cute.
Yeah, she got the one with the
Uh,
eyelashes on it.
Well,
No, I didn't.
I showed a picture of my car, Jim, because my car is now the sponsor of the show.
Okay.
We're going to show
Gotta
that
make your money
again.
back on that.
Yeah. This show is brought to you by the Batmobile.
Yeah, that's just Darth Maul. That's what that reminds me of. You
I
would
don't
know
even
what
know
that
what that
reference-
means.
Yeah, it's a Star Wars reference for cool kids.
So, Jim, did you know that Keith has never watched Star Wars?
I would believe that. I would.
It's such a great show.
It makes perfect sense.
Keith's lack of culture just continues to show itself.
Yeah, culture. Yeah, Heather wears me out about. As we talk about it, about probably every 4 months or so, she mentions that she's gonna make me watch that, and I think she forgets how easily I can be made to do things that I don't want to do.
Just do yourself a favor.
Sweet. Does
Skip-
it light up? Does it make
It
noise?
does, but it's not charged.
Skip all the Star Wars movies and just go straight to The Mandalorian on Disney.
Oh,
Okay.
Mandalorian's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And Baby
not-
Yoda.
Could I just skip that one too?
No,
but not Book of Boba
Mandalorian's
Fett.
awesome.
Yeah. Do not. Yeah, Boba Fett is horrendous. Do not watch that.
I didn't see
That is-
it.
Me and Grayson, when Grayson was in the hospital, watched Maverick.
For the first time,
I had seen it before. Grayson hadn't seen it. He fell asleep during it. He didn't much care for it. I
The
watched it.
sequel to Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, eventually you had to introduce him to homoerotic airplane movies, I guess, whatever.
Bert, are you
I didn't
standing
like
up
it.
now too?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
I'm-
at a
I have a
standing,
standing
desk.
desk.
Bert, we get it. You work out now.
I'm gonna get a
Golly.
sweatband. Start lifting weights while we do this. I've
Yeah.
got hand weights. Maybe I should go get them.
I turned 50 in July. I want to be fit by 50. I did like 35 miles last week.
You want to be
cardio.
fit by
Okay.
50. So
Oh my god.
is that treadmill going to turn back the clock 3 years so you can be fit by 50?
I was born in
Keith's
74.
got a treadmill he doesn't use and hanging out there behind him.
Yeah, it's got a Christmas tree skirt on it right now. I just noticed.
Happy holidays to you and
Festive.
yours.
Oh, gosh.
Do you know how I didn't notice that had a Christmas tree skirt on it? Because the camera's been pointed like this for weeks.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right. It's gonna drive me crazy. My mom's right there. See her?
Where? No.
Yeah.
Come
there's
on,
a-
Norman Bates.
there's a
Oh,
It's
the
chime.
wind
a,
chimes.
It's a wind chime
chime.
right there
Norman Bates.
that represents my mother.
Oh God. Well, I'm sober now, Jim.
Yeah,
so
Jim's in the garage because he's not allowed to talk in the house.
what?
No, I didn't know how this was going to go. So, and I have no,
Where
all
are
my
your
stuff is,
earbuds?
I've rearranged the basement, so I don't have that. Anyway, I hung up a TV here and rearranged stuff, so I took all that stuff down and I haven't got it put back
Where's your earbuds?
up at work.
Ah, okay. You still have that same pair of earbuds that I told you to buy?
Yeah.
Because I've gotten including the ones I got this week, 7 additional pairs of those. Because
got-
I wear them out and break them.
You've got 2,400 earbuds you've gone through in the last year and a half.
I actually bought the earbuds from TikTok Shop. I bought the Lenovo earbuds.
Is
They
that
work
what's in
great.
your ears right now?
Correct. Yes.
Those look pretty cool.
I bought workout shirts from TikTok Shop as well.
Oh,
Maybe next-
fantastic. Tell us more.
Okay, here's the new drinking game. How many times Bert mentions working out,
Going to the
exercising.
gym.
Dang
Going to
it.
the
I picked a
gym.
bad time to quit drinking.
Gosh.
Don would be poisoned with Flint tap water.
Dawn's gonna be the only one that's gonna be we're gonna be hammered drunk, and she's gonna be drowned in her home office.
Yeah, drinking toxic sludge water.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on your health venture.
We can move on. It's fine.
Okay.
So we've got our NASCAR picks in.
We got our NASCAR picks in.
What
What do you think of the show
say?
sheet, Jim?
It's
I don't
about the
think I
same as
looked
we
at
always
it.
got. None.
Have you listened to the show since we made the big change?
I started listening to the first episode at work and then got busy and I never got back to it. So I cannot honestly say I have listened to the first episode yet. No.
Okay.
But-
Do you think Don's a good addition?
Of course.
Like you,
You think
Like
Bert's
he's
a
gonna
good
say no.
subtraction?
She's on here right now. Come on. Call me late.
Ouch.
yeah,
Well-
ask when I'm not around.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. You're going to bed soon.
I was getting ready to get in the shower when you called me.
Well, you'll have to come back more, especially since the 8-ball's gone.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, that's weird. It
I have
really
a
is
feeling
gone,
he's
Don.
going to be
Like,
coming back more often in
hopefully.
the next few weeks.
We need more Jim on the show.
Yeah, seriously, Jim.
We'd have enough Jim on the show. If Jim comes back, we've got to talk about the gym less.
Yeah, we only need one Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shockingly, since you've left the show, we've said Jim more than we've ever said before.
At least Bert has anyway.
That is true. That is so true. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I seriously can't find this magic 8-ball that's been on my desk for weeks.
Do you think maybe you left it at the gym when you were working out?
He was lifting it.
Maybe it's in your workout bag that you take to the gym.
Speaking of workout bags, Jim, do you remember when we used to play basketball on Sundays?
Oh yeah.
And, Bert would show up, and he'd show up with his brand new shoes and
In the box still.
in the box still. And
Hadn't
his-
even tried them
and
on. They
his-
still had the stuffing inside of them.
That's not true at all.
And he had the headband and the glasses that
I
strapped
didn't
to
have
his head.
I did not have the headband or the glasses. What the hell?
Yeah.
That
He got booted out of the gym for having an excessive, what was it?
Excessive stride.
Aggressive stride.
Aggressive stride. He got
Where
in
are you?
trouble.
Seriously?
Globo gym.
Are you working out at Curves?
No, not since the restraining order. Yeah, they stopped me from looking in the
Working out at
windows.
curves.
Oh, that was amazing.
See, you are bringing it up more than I am. I was done with it. I'd moved on. I'd ran past that. No.
We're doing another camping trip, Jim, and Don and Donald are just gonna come out for it.
Should you go
Don't
fly out
ask
here?
who
from-
Donald is. No, I'm not. I don't camp here.
She's
Why
gonna
would
drive.
I camp in Ohio?
Well,
We
I
don't
mean,
camp either.
we don't
A
camp
tent
either.
won't fit in the Mini Cooper. I can't.
It's not a tent. It is a bunkhouse. Thank you
I don't
very
want to.
much. I don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't like bugs. I really don't like the outdoors much.
What?
We sit
It's
in air conditioning.
indoors.
It's
The-
not.
What
It's a
part of it is
camper.
camping?
It's it's a camper. It's glamping. There's a
You
shower.
guys were sitting outside.
Yeah,
I
we were
saw you.
sitting on a deck with a camper behind us.
Mm-mm, I
You
You
don't
don't
want
even
roof
that.
sit
on it.
on decks. Why
Will
did
you
you
get me a
get?
will
Why
you get
did
me
you
a
get
bee
a
suit?
Yes. Why do you have a convertible if you can't even sit outside? Are you allergic to the sun?
Because everything flies by me. I don't like bugs, and I'm allergic to mosquitoes for real. And
So
yeah,
it's a deck with a refrigerator, cabinetry, and like a ceiling fan.
Right.
It's
And
yeah.
lights. There's a rug. There's a rug on the deck. It's an all-season room.
I'm sober now too. Like what about this is fun? I'm gonna be watching you guys get drunk outside with bugs all
Well,
over
you're
me.
gonna watch us get drunk inside on these cameras all the time. I mean, what the hell's the difference?
I can walk away. I can turn it off.
There you go.
I don't have that
All right.
luxury if we're all together.
Well, we'll talk to Don.
Yeah, you can ask.
Well, you
Don
can,
and Donald.
Yeah.
you have an opportunity to catch, what's the guy's name? That was hanging brain, Keith or Bert?
Sam Iser.
He did tell that story. I think on the first episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
He
to
did
see
say
Sam
hanging brain.
Sam's.
He had his
Yeah.
socks on and he had his headband on and he had his wife beater on and he didn't have anything else on.
Yeah, that does not entice me, Jim.
Well,
Are you
not
sure you don't want to
Well.
see old balls just hanging around? Clack, clack, clack.
yeah, big meaty
Blech.
clackers.
Gross.
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 What was that? That was from the league, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't even know. Gross.
Oh, man.
Where are we? Oh,
All right. I gotta get off here, guys.
Hey,
back
Thanks.
on
Bye,
this, Jim.
Jim.
thanks for coming on.
All right. See you
Listen to
guys.
the show.
I
All right,
will.
bye.
All right.
Tell your mom I said hi.
Oh, well, that was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
We got to find another toy to replace Jim when he's not here. Do you have a Ken doll?
That tracks. That couldn't be any better.
Turbo Vibe 3000. What? Call it the Pink Kitty. I
Did you
really
hear
have lost
anything
that-
more from that business in Australia?
I had
The itchy
quite a
kitty?
conversation with the itchy kitty.
Did you?
Yes.
Did
Will
you?
they join us on the podcast?
I was seeing if they would join us, and they said, "What is your podcast all about?" And then I told them, and they have not responded.
Oh, well.
Maybe I could trick him into being on mine, and then you guys would just show up.
Ambush 'em.
Spontaneous. Yeah.
I think that'd go
I
well.
didn't look at the show sheet. I think I did put something on the show sheet, but then I didn't look at it afterwards, so I don't know what else is on there.
Let's see. Let me. figure
All
out how to
right,
copy
so,
that link address.
Next was what can we say or not say on the show? Or is that pre-show talk?
No, yeah, that probably should have been pre.
All right, so that'll be next week's
But
pre-show.
what, Don, is there anything that you would specifically not want us to say on the show?
Well, I just know that my family's going to listen, so I just don't want it to get too out of hand. They listen to other shows and it's fine. I just have to watch myself.
Oh,
I have to censor myself
Oh,
or
I
not.
don't know. You don't have to.
well, luckily
No,
we
I
didn't
don't.
name the
Are they
show
not gonna
Just
be
the
your
Tip
family
Podcast.
anymore? Yeah.
And it's not like they're going to kick me out of the family. So
Right.
it's fine. Let it fly.
Let it fly. There you go.
Let it fly. Are you going to do another one?
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. What the
Oh.
hell? Bert,
So
did you end up getting drunk at Keith's birthday?
No, I actually stayed sober, and then that Sunday we had dinner with Keith. Keith and I had dinner with Heather and Rebecca, and I had 2 beers, and I was pretty drunk. Like,
They were
Isn't that
big beers.
funny?
They were big beers, but
But yeah, it did not take much to get me plastered.
You're a
So
cheap
then
date.
I am, and then the
well,
following
actually, it wasn't because
Friday,
he's the one that paid for everything, so it wasn't cheap at all.
yeah, it's your birthday. Oh, that's right. I accidentally slipped out and said, "Oh, it's his birthday. I got the check today." Then they came out and sang to him in Spanish.
Sweet. I love that. I
Yeah,
love
because
that.
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, I got the check. It's his birthday, and they went. The guy, I mean, he darted to the back, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh
they're gonna
shit.
come out and sing now, right?
What kind of restaurant was it?
It's a Mexican
It's
restaurant.
Mexican.
Oh,
It's my
Feliz cumpleaños y tú.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Mexican restaurant.
So we start the conversation with the server. He's like, "Hey," Keith's like, "Hey, we're the type of white people that say gracias when we pay the check."
Yeah.
And
We'll
the guy's
speak
like,
to you in
"Yeah."
English the entire time, and then that asshole that goes gracias when it's time to pay the bill.
Oh, that's funny.
So I forget about that. We get up and we're walking out of the restaurant, and the guy that is our server pushes the door open for us, and Bert goes, gracias.
In my worst
Gracias.
accent ever, right? It's like I combined Brooklyn and Spanish. Yo, gracias. Yeah.
I sent
I
the
went,
Itchy Kitty a link for tonight. I don't know if they're gonna show up.
oh, well,
They
it's like
might.
noon there or something.
Yeah, something like that.
We
It's
have
noon.
a really good
Good.
Mexican restaurant here that I went to with some of my friends. I had friends in town, and so we went there. And the waitress came and she, how do you want this? We all will do separate. So I gave her my card and she went across the restaurant and that's where the register was. She literally, I'm not even kidding, the whole restaurant is filled. She holds my card up across the restaurant and said, "You have no money." I was like, so she came walking over and I gave her a different card and I was just like, did you have just whispered that to me? Did you have to shout it? Well,
You
my
have no
card,
money.
yeah, she said it across the restaurant, held it up. "You have no money." Everyone looks over. I was robbed. Yeah, no, my card did work later. I don't know why it didn't there, but Maria decided to tell everyone at
Thanks,
El
Maria.
Vallarta. Yeah,
Well,
thanks a lot,
probably because she
Maria.
charged 677 pesos for your dinner, and
I don't even know what that converts to. And I took
$42.
Spanish.
$42.
4 years of Spanish right here. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
I took 3 years of Spanish, and the only thing I know is para continuar español prima dos. That means
sounds
to continue in Spanish, press 2.
Yeah.
it sounded really exotic.
So we went to, I don't know if I told this, but we went on a cruise. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. And instead of going on a shore excursion, we just rented a car. And we drove around the island and we went to a Mayan ruin because Heather's wanted to see the Mayan ruins. I didn't care. I'm glad we went because it was super fascinating and I would have never, that's not something I would have ever done. So we went to these Mayan ruins and we got a guided tour. And it
So
was
you
like,
basically went to the Mexican version of Detroit. Okay, I get it.
so we had to pay this
Near
dude like
Flint.
$30 and he gave us a guided tour of these ruins and he explained why the things looked the way they looked and it was funny because he would have us look at something and then he'd go, let's go, and we would move. We would have to move on.
He's seen it a million times. This is old news.
So
It's ruined, okay?
halfway
They're ruined.
through, like halfway through, he's like, what are you guys doing after you're done here? And I'm like, well, I think we got to be back at the boat at whatever time. We're probably just going to drive back into downtown so we can drop the car off, probably look around a little in there. And he's like, oh yeah, can I catch a ride? And I'm like, absolutely. And I didn't realize he wasn't joking. I thought it was a joke.
Oh, I didn't think it was a joke.
Oh, I absolutely 100% thought it was a joke. I thought he was joking with us because after he asked us for a ride, especially after he asked us for a ride and still charged us for the tour,
Oh.
we're walking out to the parking lot and he comes out with his backpack, like running across the parking lot, flagging us down. And
That's how
yeah,
you lose a kidney, Keith.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
Well, I figure that like I had a plan. Once I realized we were going to have to drive him, I had a plan, and that plan was I was going to jump out of the car and let Heather fend for herself. So,
she's
so
slower. It's fine.
yeah, I didn't have to outrun him. I just had to outrun her.
Right.
Yeah.
She looks healthier than me anyway. But no, like as we're driving back in, it was actually rather enlightening because he's explaining stuff that we're driving past that we wouldn't even know about. Like he's pointing it out to us. And then we pull up into the middle of town and this dude just jumps out of the car and disappears.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
one of the places we went to, they tried to sell me Cuban cigars. And I was worried that you wouldn't be able to get Cuban cigars back into the country. So like there were 5 of them and he was selling them for $50. $50 for 5 Cuban cigars. And I was like, nah. And then he was like, well, I'll give them to you for 40. And I was like, no. And then he chased me to my car and offered them to me for 30.
I thought everything was supposed to be super cheap, or is that cheap?
That's pretty cheap because I think Cuban cigars are typically like 20 something dollars a piece.
Oh my God. Why?
They're hand rolled.
Yeah. Now we went to Tampa. When we got back, we went to Tampa, and Tampa's like little Cuba. They've got all of these places that they sit up in the front window and hand roll cigars, and there are chickens running around on the streets, and you're laughing. No, there are literally, I've got pictures of chickens crossing. Why did the chicken cross the road? I'm not sure. He didn't say.
He was running too fast. I
Yeah.
couldn't stop him and ask him. Oh, yeah. I've never been anywhere like that.
Well, we're going to Galveston, Texas in
Mhm.
March. So you guys are going to have to do a show without me, by the way.
We'll talk
Okay.
Star Wars. It'll be the Star Wars
The
episode.
Star Wars episode.
You'll come back and we're going to have a huge following. I'll wear my Princess Leia braids that day.
I've
Well.
lost my lightsaber.
Jeez, you're losing everything.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Maybe it's with your 8-ball.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get in costume.
Such a douche.
I love it.
You would.
Oh, that's awesome.
I lost a show sheet. There it is. Found it. Nailed it. So, do you have a would you rather for us this week, Dawn?
I do.
That was a huge hit last week. I don't know why you tried to pretend that I didn't want it on the show. It
You
even
said
showed up
that
in the
you-
shorts that I
Yeah.
didn't want it on the show. What is
Yes, I
your
can.
would you rather,
Right.
Dawn?
Would you rather spend 5 years in prison or 10 years in a coma?
10 years in a coma. Simple.
What kind of workout
Longer.
equipment do they have in the jail?
Motherfucker.
Can I work out in the
You
gym?
know what, Bert? You may have to spend 10 years in a coma if you talk about the gym one more time.
It's our own personal prison, Keith.
Right.
I mean, honestly, it's got to be like what kind of? Are we talking like white collar crime?
No,
prison?
there's
'Cause I
no,
feel like
we're
it'd be tough
not
in that.
getting specific. You have to
Are-
just pick.
You have to pick
Because
prison or
What if-
it's a no-brainer. It's for me, it's a coma. 100% coma.
That's 10 years.
It is 10 years, but it's 10 years that it's not like you're like laying there for 10 years sleeping and you're like, God, I wish I could wake up for 10 years. No, you don't remember any of it. You go to sleep and then you wake up 10 years later. And yeah, that sucks, but it doesn't suck as much as prison, I bet.
Bert?
I, it's a tough decision, right? I like, do I want to live
I don't
those
think it's
5
tough
years?
at all.
I
I don't think it's tough at all.
I need
Well, you would
factors,
enjoy
like,
prison.
I would enjoy
between
prison.
the
I'll-
between
You
between the
look good in
work
orange.
between the workout regimen and the extracurricular
The
activities,
limited
you would
food.
thrive in prison.
See,
You come
I'm
out
not
just all
I'm not into jail sex, so there's the
How do
there's
you
the
know?
problem, right?
Don't knock it if you don't try it.
that wasn't part of the question.
Okay, well, if there's no jail sex, then yes, I do 5 years in prison because I'm in and out. Like, it's 5 years.
In and out
You know,
is
I'd like-
exactly what your 5 years would be like, Bert.
If there's no, like I said, if there's no jail sex, then
But you
where
don't
I'm,
know, there's no way to know that, right?
Keith, I think you would thrive in prison.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that you'd make people laugh, and I think you'd have a good time. I think you would like prison.
We would laugh and have gay sex and laugh some more.
Yeah.
Wait, is Keith in the prison that I've got to go to? Because that changes my answer completely.
You guys, you dissect it too much. Bert, you are able to work out. Your food is going to suck there, so you're going to drop a lot of weight.
Yeah,
And
I think
you
I'm
might
going to
be
prison.
someone's bitch.
Give me
See, there's the
coma.
factor.
Give me coma 100% of the time. Because I
You-
mean, even a good prison experience is still bad.
Did you not watch
No,
Orange
there
is
is
the New Black?
nobody that's like, man, you know what? That 5 years wasn't long enough. I need to do that again.
Yeah, but a coma, like you, Heather, could go find someone else. Your family could just
Heather
be like,
could
"Well,
go
we thought
find
you."
someone else tomorrow if she didn't like me.
Your whole family could be like, "Well, we thought you were dead. We didn't really. We stopped going to see you after the year. We just didn't think you were going to make it 10 years."
And you don't know, you might get fingered by an orderly. You don't.
True. You
But
don't know
you
what's
d-
happening. You're
But again,
asleep.
like I said, you just it's like you fall asleep. You fall asleep in some sort of pain, right?
Maybe.
And you wake up weak, but you don't remember any of it. So you don't have that 5 years of experience in prison. Because like I said, prison, even a good experience in prison is still probably pretty bad. It's like blowjobs. Even a bad blowjob's still kind of good.
Yeah. I don't know
Right?
what to say to that.
Should we cut that one out? I'm glad I changed that on my church shirt.
Oh, well, that was your
I mean,
that
like,
was your question.
are you thinking that you're going to wake up from this coma like John Travolta and Phenomenon? You're going to be able to learn Portuguese on the way to the
Well, no.
junkyard? I'm telling you, 5 years versus 10. That's 5
But
years.
right, but you lose 10 years, right? But you
Bert's
don't
coming
have
out all buff.
you don't have because I am telling you, prison is a bad experience. Even the best that it can be, it's still a bad
You've never been
experience.
there, have you? Have you
No.
been in prison?
No, did you not watch Orange is the New Black? You might get in there and it's Laura Prepon from that
Yeah,
70s show.
I'm sure that's what it is.
You could make some new friends.
I have enough friends. I think. I don't know. I don't know if I have friends or not.
Well, I thought that was a good one.
That is a very
good
good
one.
one. What about you? What is your choice?
No, I
on
don't
that?
ever answer my own questions. It's a
I'm doing
rule.
5 years
You
in
can
prison.
ask Donald. You can ask Donald. I don't ever answer my own questions.
But that's not fair.
It's the way that I am. I like to be difficult.
So if I had a would you rather, would you answer it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, it's my thing. I came up with it. You need to come up with
No,
your own game.
no,
Yes,
no,
that
no,
was my thing. And you were
no.
like, and if it sucks, we're gonna cut it out.
Yeah, I said I said we can
That's a good
try it.
impression. You sounded just like
It
him.
was.
I know, didn't I?
Yeah. I
It was
said
uncanny.
we can try it, and that was simply me saying, yeah, let's try it. And even if it sucks, we can cut it out.
Yeah.
Because we have cut plenty of stuff out that we've tried and it has sucked bad.
So
Yep.
let's move on. I think we've gotten past that point.
Oh,
So
come on. I have one. I have one.
go ahead. All right, go for it. Throw it out there.
Okay, would you rather puke on your hero or have your hero puke on you?
Hmm.
Puke on my hero. I don't want to.
So who's your hero? Who's your hero?
That's a better question. I have no idea. I don't really have a hero. But I don't really like
Yeah.
puke. I don't want somebody
So what about your
puking on me.
kids? Let's do it with your kid. Would you rather throw up on your kid or have your kid throw up on you?
Who hasn't had their kid throw up on them?
Yeah,
Right.
I've had to clean up kid vomit
Recently.
before.
Right. So you would prefer your kid to throw up on you as to you throwing up on your kid.
This
Right?
question's gonna get omitted.
It might.
Yeah.
Who's doing the editing this week?
I'm not. For sure not me. I'm always gonna say not it.
That's fine. But no, that's an easy. It's happened to me so often it doesn't matter.
Have you ever thrown up on someone? Like on someone?
Not since
Not
I've
like
been an infant,
accidentally
right?
like got it on the shoe, but just actually vomited on somebody.
I could see Keith
If there
doing
was
that.
if there was anybody in my bathroom last year at my birthday, it would have got on them.
Would have got some. I remember there was a Jerry Springer episode that was a fetish of somebody they like to be puked on, and there was a guy that was on there. You can Google it. It's a thing.
Barfy
And
showers.
and he was like, just like trying to get himself to do it, and she was just there. And then,
No.
yes, right there on Springer. That was an amazing show. I watched that all the time. Everybody would
In
take
my
their shoe off.
you said Jerry Springer. In my head, I heard Jerry Seinfeld, and
Well,
I'm
I
like,
started to say
I did
Seinfeld.
too.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
too. That's why.
Yeah, no, Jerry Springer. I used to watch that all the time. Just trash, just total trash. But yeah, there was a guy that it was a fetish thing that he liked to either he liked to be thrown up on or he liked to throw up on people, but yeah.
Why? I don't get why people like Jerry Springer, to be honest with you. Like, I'm from Southeast Ohio. I'm looking for family members. Why do you watch Springer?
Well, just because from where I'm around, that there's just not people like that, so it's just interesting. Like going to the
freak
zoo.
factor.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So Bert, I'm sure Bert put this on there. Who is your celebrity crush? And why is it Jason Kelsey?
America's sweetheart, Jason Kelsey.
Did you see the picture of him showing up for the Super Bowl dressed like
No.
Zach Galifianakis
I
from The
did not see
Hangover?
In The
it.
Hangover.
Why
I-
isn't your celebrity crush a girl? That's my question for you, Bert.
Well, that's probably why he would choose prison over a coma.
So hold on. So this is Zach Gallic. Did you enable sharing? There you go. So this is Zach Galifianakis, or this is Jason Kelsey showing up to the Super Bowl right here.
You would never think that that guy is an athlete. He looks like a fan.
He looks like a fan.
He does. He doesn't look like somebody that you would actually see on the field.
So
No offense, sir.
here's the thing. Like, it would be awesome to hang out with Jason Kelsey and be on his podcast, be on a good podcast for a change.
Wow. Did you hear
No.
that? Keith's not listening.
I am listening. Be on a good podcast for a change.
You can always be on mine, Bert. That's
There we go. Okay.
Conversations. Find it on Apple,
I've-
Spotify, YouTube. I didn't wear my merch today.
TikTok, Twitter,
No, not Twitter. I'm not
No.
on Twitter. No,
X.
I don't do any of that. What's happening?
That's Jason Kelsey and Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, okay.
Galifianakis.
What a
Whatever.
name.
My God.
Whatever. I
He
don't,
says it wrong 100% of the time.
What
because I don't care.
what movie is that guy? I don't watch movies.
The Hangover.
Besides
The
Star
Hangover.
Wars. Oh, I never saw it.
You should see it. It's a good
It's
I will
it's
see it after
fantastic.
you watch all the Star Wars movies. Then I
Okay.
will see it.
You'll never see it.
No, I won't.
You assume too much. Such a
Keith would be Jar Jar
If I
Binks.
say that I watch them all this week, will you quiz me on it next week?
Yeah, but I don't think you would pass. I would ask really hard questions.
Well, even if I watched it and you asked really hard questions, I wouldn't pass.
You would like it, Keith. I think you would. You should give it a chance.
What about me says this guy will like Star Wars?
your
Is it because
physique.
I'm fat?
Yes.
No.
Is it because I'm fat and don't look like I can get a girl? Is that why? I'm funny, remember?
That's what's gonna get you through prison.
Being
That's
funny?
what's gonna get you. Yep. That's what's gonna get you
Or
through
my
prison.
womanly physique?
you don't have to worry about guys wanting to have you as a girlfriend.
This is when he was a teenager. That's why in a Star Wars.
What
What's
the hell
happening?
is going on, Bert?
Yeah, what was that noise?
You're not watching it? It's the Star
I'm
Wars
watching
kid.
your only Bert
No,
screen.
yeah, it just has a B on the screen. That's it.
Hold on.
God, I'm so confused.
A jackass. Why don't you go to the gym and work on your...
Now do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
It's the Star Wars kid.
He has his own show.
So
Oh, he
this has
means
got to be
business.
20. He's got to be like almost 45 by now. But so the Phantom Menace came out. This kid was in the AV department of his high school, and he set up a camera and he did like all of his, and he left it in the camera. And his classmates found it and posted it online.
Oh, well, he
This
did a
reminds
really
me of
good
Keith a little
job.
bit.
What is wrong with you? You're like, oh, he did so great. You're
Well, he has
you're
a
such
mom,
a
I'm sure.
positive affirmations kind of person.
He
We
looks
s-
like he had a curtain rod, though.
We spend
Yeah.
our
Like a curtain
days
rod.
tearing people down or working on figuring out ways to tear people down. Don's like, he did so great.
Well, his mom was probably proud of him. What? Oh, hey, I got a good question.
Are you going to
What?
answer it?
Yes. What did you guys think was the best and worst commercial during the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Isn't this a
I
great
love
question?
the Drew Barrymore commercial where was it Creed shows up and she's like, of
Yeah.
course Creed is here. I thought that was fantastic. Patrick Stewart,
Yeah.
Arnold from Hey
Arnold.
Arnold, Peppa
Yeah.
Pig, Tua Tagovailoa was in it. It was a
I love
fantastic.
Tua. Tua's, as an Alabama fan, I love Tua.
All right, Keith,
So
which
it-
one was your favorite? Which one did you think was the best?
Okay. So I'm going to tell you something about how much Super Bowl I watched. I watched Usher at halftime.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
the commercials prior to Usher coming out at halftime. And then I watched the overtime. And that's it. I didn't watch the rest of it. Now, I did see the commercial where the company basically did 3 commercials. I only saw one of them, but they did 3 commercials where they trolled all of America. So Temu, like you know what Temu is, right?
Yep.
yeah.
For 3 years, everybody's called it Temu, and then they put out a commercial, and it's pronounced Temu.
Oh,
So they
I didn't
made
know that.
all of America for 90 seconds feel like complete idiots because they came out 2 years after their company and said, this is how you really say it.
Yeah, actually, you're all saying it wrong.
So
Well, that's
Timu and Zach Galifianakis can kiss my ass because I am not pronouncing it correctly.
I liked the growing the couch potatoes. They had like a farmer and he was harvesting couch potatoes. So it was all these couches lined up in a dirt field and all these people just sitting sitting on the couch just looking like potatoes, like eating and just being sloths. I thought that was really clever. And the worst, Dunkin' Donuts with Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That was
That's been all over
horrible.
TikTok
So
as well.
so Ben Affleck was in the worst Super Bowl commercial and was also the worst Batman.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Clooney was pretty bad. And did you not see the Robert Pattinson
Clooney is
one?
not bad at anything, so you shut your dirty Jim loving mouth.
So
Oh,
now we
that
know
might be
who
his celebrity
Clooney is an
crush.
American
yeah.
hero.
Oh, my celebrity crush would either be David Beckham
Okay.
or
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds or
Everybody's
Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood. Hubba. I've got too many celebrity crushes. Donald's downstairs, so he doesn't know that.
Okay. So
who's your celebrity crush, Keith?
I have a
George
couple
Clooney.
also. You're glowing red. So I like
He's blushing.
I don't know her name. Hold on.
She can't be your crush. If you don't know who it is.
It better
Well,
not be
I
Ashley
do.
from Wheel of Fortune.
Don
That
That's what
whore.
I was waiting for.
Donna
Like, really?
Paulson from Suits.
Oh yeah.
Actually, my car is I call my car the Donna.
I don't know who that is.
Sarah Rafferty is her name. Let's see. Let me get a picture of her up here. Let me find a big picture of her.
So have you ever watched the show Suits?
No.
I like the first several, like the first 6-7 seasons. It was really good, but it trailed off towards the end, but it was really good.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
Redhead.
Yes. I have a crazy thing about redheads.
Look out, Bert.
Right.
Don't
and
go to the
then-
same prison.
And Isla Fisher, also a redhead.
I don't know who anyone is anymore.
So Isla Fisher was from Diary of a Shopaholic. She was also in
She's Borat's wife.
well
She's married to Borat.
They,
Why would you ruin
those
it?
girls both look the same. I would think that they were the same person.
Yeah,
Okay.
Keith has a type.
He has a type. And also, what is the baseball pitcher's wife? I can't remember her name though.
Oh, Justin Verlander's wife.
Yeah, Verlander's wife.
Kate Upton.
Yeah.
So you
Was
have a lot
she-
of celebrity crushes.
And probably an abnormal amount.
Yeah.
Well,
And also Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan. Her?
Yes.
That's not a good picture of her. Right.
I don't think she takes a bad picture though.
Okay. For second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks a little high school promish.
Yeah, maybe it is. Sorry, Kate.
Okay. Well, give me just 1 second here. We're gonna have to mute this.
Who's that?
Can you
dude?
hear it now?
No.
Okay, good. This is
Who's the
why.
dude? That house looks like it should be condemned.
She looks like she works out.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder what hand weight she uses.
right.
I
I
wonder how
know what
long she
hand weight
works
I
out.
would be using.
All 3 ounces.
Bert, which commercial did you think was the worst?
I don't know. I didn't really have a worst one. I wasn't really paying attention to them. I just knew what I liked, right? I do remember the Temu commercial. I would just kind of ignore it. Most of it I
Temu.
just kind of ignored. Whatever.
Temu.
I thought that the Reese's
Galicanakis.
peanut butter cups one was funny, where they said they were going to add caramel, and then everybody was like, "Oh, all excited and going crazy in the living room," and then I don't know. Then somebody like hit their head through a wall, and then somebody else flew on the table.
I think the what was it? The internet commercial was
What
probably
is
really
going on
stupid.
in just outside of Omaha, Nebraska?
Why? Maybe it's the
Baseball
water.
World Series.
Yeah,
Little League World Series and a zoo.
and we have a great zoo. It competes with the zoo in Australia for world's best. For
Does
real.
it compete with the Columbus Zoo with that? Because Columbus has also got a great zoo.
Yeah, we have a
Actually,
pretty good
Columbus
one.
does really have a world-class zoo.
We have Jack Hanna
Yeah,
and
Is he
Jack
still
Handy.
alive?
I don't know.
No, I think he just was recently I think it was Alzheimer's.
Oh, that's
Jack
sad.
Hanna is still alive.
Oh God, sorry, Jack. We thought you
My
were
bad,
dead.
Jack.
So the old joke was that Jack
He's
Hanna,
younger than my dad.
when Jack Hanna was more popular, he would do commercials for the Saturn Car Company before they were bought by GM. And so the old joke was that Jack Hanna would bring his car in to get it fixed, and the technician said, "Sorry, Mr. Hanna, it looks like you blew a seal." And he's like, "Hey, leave my personal life out of this.
Yeah.
Just fix my car." But
Yeah, I heard a different version of that joke. Is the guy went into a car dealership and he had his car, he was in for service, and he went over to Subway, and when he came back, the guy was like, "Oh, it looks like you blew a seal." And he's like, "No, it's just mayonnaise."
Gross. Closing.
All right, we are devolving quickly. Do we want to finish the show sheet?
Tell us about Bert, the newest addition to your family.
Oh, I will. So yesterday we actually had Joshua Matthew Powell arrive, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. And I have a picture of him being held by his great grandmother. 1 second here. She is 106
You've had an hour and
years.
30 minutes to prepare for this, and you
He
didn't
was
have
looking
it
for the
queued
8
up.
ball.
I did spend a lot of time looking for that damn 8 ball.
Oh, wait,
So
scooch it
sh-
over. Scooch it over.
Like this?
Can you?
Yeah, like maybe
Oh,
put
yeah,
it over
yeah, yeah.
that giant bee in the middle of the screen.
Here.
Oh my gosh,
Let me
that
do
baby
this.
looks like a doll.
Yeah, I got to hold him yesterday. He's an awesome little dude. But she's 106 and he's 2 days.
Oh my gosh, how sweet
So-
is that? I cannot imagine living to be 106. All the stuff she has lived through. That's insane.
And the thing is she's still awesome. Like
Yeah.
when I'm 106, I'm not going to be awesome.
Oh no. I don't want to be 106. There's
I
no
don't
way.
either.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, she doesn't want to be 106 either.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
fantasy is now to just not wake up
Yeah.
anymore. She has lived long enough. She's pretty happy with, like, if it happened
When
tomorrow,
she
she'd be like, "Yep,
crosses
I'm
the
good."
street, she doesn't look both ways.
No.
Give it up to God. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, she's got her nails painted and her earrings. She's a
Or hair
doll.
done, yeah.
Yeah, she's just a doll. That's awesome. Well,
That
congrats
is-
to everyone.
yeah.
And the thing is Bert looks the same age as her.
No, he does not.
Yeah, I'm only
No.
half her age.
Almost. Well, if is your goal to get skinny?
No, to get fit. but drinking beer is not helping. Woo. So do we want to? I had an idea, and we may cut this out. Is
may cut
what's
it
the outfit that your spouse wears that just really makes you happy? And I'll go first. My wife has this rainbow bright. It's a rainbow colored bikini or swimsuit. I don't think it's actual bikini. And I will tell you that makes me the happiest person. Like if she wore that to Olive Garden, I'd be like, cool, we're good. We're just wear it everywhere.
That is
It's just like
also my favorite outfit that your wife wears.
such a dick.
Me too.
Keith, you're gonna have to excuse yourself. I got some. No, but I was, and I thought maybe that might be a good idea. It's like, hey, what makes you like? What does Ronaldo wear that makes you happy, Don?
Ronaldo.
Mm,
Ronaldo.
Is it a suit? Is it a?
Yeah, he looks really good in a suit, but he looks good in jeans. Jeans are perfect on him. Yeah. So anything with jeans is good. That's as much as I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So Keith,
Let's see how much you can hang yourself over there.
So Keith, other than when Heather drives the white Acura out of the driveway, what do you like her? What do you like on her?
Yeah, anything she wears to school. No, she's got these shirts that are not too low cut, but just low cut enough. And she just bought a swimsuit, right? Because we're
Okay,
going to Mexico again in April. And we went last time and she got absolutely fried. Like blisters fried.
Yeah.
And then we made the decision to fix the blisters with antibiotic ointment that we found out she's allergic to. So we put antibiotic ointment into open sores on her back. So but
Great
she got
memories.
she got this it's a long sleeve swimsuit, but you have to zip the whole front of it up, like, and it zips down to about her belly button. And I'm like, yeah, just wear it like that to dinner. That's works for me. I have no problem with it.
You guys must all read out of the same book.
Yes.
Yeah, Donald says things like that. Just wear it like that.
Just wear it
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah. And she's got a pair of TikTok yoga pants. Like the ones that are rucked and pull your butt apart.
Oh, the lift and separates.
Yes.
Yeah. They're at the gym a lot, by the
Yeah,
way.
I was gonna
love
say
those.
Bert sees those all the
I
time.
love those. The first time she put them on, I was like, you need to buy 17 more pairs of those in any color you can find them in. Because that's the only thing you're ever wearing ever again.
It doesn't sound comfortable though. Are they comfortable?
I don't care. That's not my problem. That's not my problem.
Oh, typical.
That is somebody else's problem.
Are we doing a show every week?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that what
Okay.
you want to do?
Next Tuesday?
You went like you didn't want to do one every week.
Me?
Yes.
I'm
No,
good.
I was smiling. I said yay.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going like you didn't
'cause
want to do one every week.
No, I'm good. I do them all the time. I'd be happy to do it. Once a week is
You
great.
just need to get into a groove, getting everything moving.
Is Don
If
in
he's
the
been-
area? Is he wearing a shirt?
No, he's in the shower.
So he's not
He's in-
wearing a shirt? Grab
No,
your
he's
camera.
not.
Grab your camera.
Why?
On location.
What?
So are we doing like a prison shower scene? Is that what we're doing now?
God.
Oh.
Podcast gone wild.
I used to watch those shows.
We might not be able to put the video on Spotify if we do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I used to watch those Girls Gone Wild, but I'd play it backwards, just to make it feel like the girls had found their way and they decided to put the clothes back on.
feeling bad about their decisions.
Yeah.
Uh,
That guy made millions off of that crap. I mean, just
alcohol and poor
millions.
decisions. That's what I
What we
live
should have
for.
called the podcast. We should have called it
Alcohol and poor decisions.
We'll start a third podcast. We'll call it
that. Come
alcohol
on.
and poor
Let's
decisions.
get it going, Bert. You can do
There
it.
you go. I am feeling
Let's
three
see
of
if
the
alcohol and poor decisions at gmail.com is taken.
Yeah. We'll just
our
confuse
fantasy football
everyone.
league is our fantasy football league is alcohol may have been a factor.
Yeah.
And it's
AMHBAF Fantasy League. And there's people that have been in the league for years. They're like, what does that mean? Alcohol may have been a factor.
That's
we had a
funny.
professional fighter in our league for a year
We did.
till he went to
Who?
jail, I think.
No, he didn't go to jail. We had a professional boxer in our league. He was a former professional boxer. He was on like
Chad
Thursday
Bansicker.
night fights and
Mm.
Bum fights.
what's that?
Bum fights.
Bum fights. World star.
Do you guys like MMA?
I don't.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It I
just-
you
don't
know what?
see personally, I don't like fighting at all. Because I don't see like people punching each other in the face. It doesn't do anything for me. Like it does.
Yeah.
It's like, have you seen the slap thing that they do now? So two guys
Oh.
and or girls stand, there's this table, right? And they stand there and they've got their coach, and the one guy has to put his hands behind his back and the other guy slaps the dog shit out of him. And they take turns slapping the hell out of each other.
It's
Until
a
somebody gives
sport?
up.
It's a
Yeah.
sport.
It's out of Russia, by the way, believe it or not.
But it's actually the guy that does MMA is who started it here.
Oh, Dana White.
Yes.
So I'm going to
Mhm.
mention the gym one last time, but I
Of
figured out
course
what I
you
want to
are.
do. I figured out what my goal is now.
Okay.
I'm going to fight Conor McGregor. I'm going to fight. It's going to be some hot ginger on ginger action. I'm going to beat his ass. That's what we're going to do.
That's the goal.
That's the goal now.
Okay,
Conor
so
McGregor.
Let's
if
get
you-
your birthday out of the way first. Bert.
I'm gonna share
It may be
this,
your
right?
last. Oh.
Have you seen some of the ones where basically the face explodes?
Well,
when
yeah,
they
but
hit?
that's
Oh, I don't
like,
want to see that.
that's like nothing, right? Well, let me find they almost knock each other down. They hit each other so hard.
So it just,
What's-
and then until somebody waves the white flag and says, I can't take it anymore, I'm
I
done.
guess I can't stand to watch it, but
Yeah,
I
that's
can
awful.
stand to show it to y'all.
If I could go first and then like be like, nope, I'm good, I would do it one time. I'd
That
give
would
up right
hurt your
before
hand to hit somebody that hard.
It just depends on
Well,
who
let
it
me-
is.
Let's see. Let me get this up here.
Who do you
real
want to
quick.
hit, Bert? That's a whole nother show sheet.
Well, we usually have 5 faces that we'd like
The
to
5
punch.
people that you want to punch in the face?
Oh, yeah, let's
You
do
know,
that next week.
Well, we do it every.
We don't do it every
Let's
week.
see.
We've done it.
No,
Okay,
I was
so
on
here
an
it is.
episode where you guys asked me and I
Well,
Didn't
that's
really
because
have an
that's what you
answer.
have to do. Here it is.
Oh my goodness.
So these are girls that are slap fighting each other.
are those girls at the global place, Bert?
They are. I'm
no.
definitely getting a. I'm definitely
goodness.
getting a membership.
She looks
I-
so scared. She looks
I
scared.
I would
out
be
of her
scared
mind.
too, because look at that redheaded girl. I
Yeah.
typically like redheads, but I would not want to. I wouldn't want to mouth off to that one.
I pity whoever pressured her into prom sex.
Look
That
at
was
her.
not
She
a
is
good time.
actually afraid.
Yeah,
that-
I'm afraid for her.
Yeah, but
I
it's
am
not-
so excited because
How
I
did they
haven't
not
seen
break
this.
a jaw? Look at this.
Look, she just lines up,
Ludmilla there is going to slap somebody to death.
Oh
she's,
my
like,
gosh, she
preparing,
is petrified.
like getting her reach figured out. There's one.
Do you think you need abs for this? Oh. And I mean,
Look
she
at
took it better than
Dawn.
I've.
Did you see Dawn?
Well, I don't. She's so scared. It's like, did somebody make them do this? Because she doesn't look like she wants any part of it.
Make them do this.
Like, you
She
owe
looks
somebody some
scared.
money.
Oh, she got knocked
bowed
out. That
out at
doesn't
one.
even count. She didn't even get to slap the girl back.
Yeah, I would not. No,
I
that
don't
is
know if I would
weird.
want to.
That's
Well,
you see
I
that
would
woman, that
definitely
redhead's
slap out.
jawline?
I would definitely slap her back and then be like, nah, I'm done. TKO.
Just shoot her. Pull out a gun and shoot her. Oh, I didn't know
But
we
yeah,
couldn't
that's
have
the thing that
guns.
shows up on my Facebook every once in a while and probably will
Wow,
show
that
up.
has never shown up on mine.
Well, it probably will.
Your algorithm
will.
is
Yeah.
jacked.
Conversations, slap fight, algorithm, America,
Wow.
land of
Yeah.
the free, home of the brave, redhead,
Wow. That's
Jim,
weird.
Redhead,
Globo
she had
Jim.
a sharp jawline. I think if you slapped her, it might have cut your hand.
Yeah,
She
that
had a
was
sharp, her jawline was so sharp that if you slapped her real hard, her penis would fall out.
Yeah.
fall out.
I wouldn't want to stay in the urinal. Inferior, I'm sure. She's like, this
My.
water, it cold and deep.
All right. Do we have anything else?
I think that's good.
You think that was enough?
I think that was good. That was a good amount.
All right. Thank you for listening. Our next show will air next Friday for Keith and Don and Bert. See you later.